scrappy people, Traci Reed here today, coming at you with an unboxing of my brand new My Oasis collection. As of the debut of this collection, we are exactly 2 weeks out from closing on our new home. So obviously I had to make myself a home collection. So my thought process behind this collection was very neutral, very homey, obviously, and very bohemian, not very bohemian, but pretty bohemian in style, which pretty much reflects my own personal style, but also will be very usable for a lot of people. Just like always, there are 20 patterns available in 12 by 12 traveler's notebook size and pattern cards. There are 12 traveler's notebook signatures, 2 sets of journal cards, a set of over 100 stickers, and digital stamps and a digital kit. We'll get to the digital stamps and the digital kit on the computer after I show you all of the stuff that we can physically unbox. So just like always, if you're new here, let's talk about how my patterns come. If you're not new here, you know the drill. My patterns come in 12 by 12, traveler's notebook size, and pattern card size. Then we also have, in the pattern card size, we have 3x4s, 4x3s, 4x6s, and 6x4s. So horizontal, vertical for every single size. And on the print sheets, you get both orientations if the pattern has a specific orientation. You get all the orientations of all of the patterns on individual files, but to save paper and ink, I only put the patterns that have a very specific orientation in both sizes on your print sheets. Now, I only print out the 4x6s because obviously if you have a 4x6, you can cut it into 2 3x4s, but they are also, the pattern cards also obviously come in 3x4s. So these are the traveler's notebook size. They are 8.25 by 4.25. And then of course you have the 12 by 12 as well. So I often get this question: does the digital kit have everything available that is available at an individual package? And the answer is no. The digital kit is only $8.50. So no, it does not cover all of these beautiful add-ons. It only has the digital embellishments and the 12 by 12 paper. There is no overlap on any of the products except for the 12 by 12 paper, which is also available in an individual pack. Every other individual pack is not included in any other product. So that way you know that you are not buying 2 of the same thing or overlapping product or, you know, wasting your money. So let's talk about the patterns. Again, very bohemian in style. We've got a lot of really cool non-traditional patterns as far as like scrapbooking goes, including this really cool overlapped half circle pattern. Then I drew a lot of really fun icons for this collection, including these shelves. So you can see there are 4 different shelves. It says Home Sweet Home, Inhale, Exhale, It's Good to Be Home, and This Is My Happy Place. And they all have different scenes on them. So we've got books and vases, plants. I love this dangly plant myself. Bird cage. Then we have this is a really light sage green with these dots on them. I love this paper with the Polaroids with all the little scenes. We've got houses, patterns, bookshelves, plants, and then some motifs as well. Nice spaced out, a lot of white space in this collection. These multicolored triangles that look like arrows. Another bohemian style pattern here with sort of a take on rainbows. I've been doing a lot of rainbows lately, but these are really fun and different. Some hand-drawn leaves. Another really sort of herringbone, very neutral paper. Of course, if I'm gonna go bohemian, I can't not have moon phases. So we've got pink moon phases. Here is the stripe from the collection. Then there are 2 different types of florals in this collection, and we have all of them right here. So there are 3 floral papers and then 1 in the Traveler's Notebook signatures. There's this funky bohemian hand-drawn doodly flower over here. And then we have these more elegant peonies, also hand-drawn, but different style. So you can take your pick, use them both together. I think they are a really fun complement for each other. Some more different types of rainbows. Then we have houses, of course. We had to have the houses. A nice subtle plaid, again, with the white space and the neutral. If we're gonna have moons, we're also gonna have suns. Plus signs. I love the earth tones in this collection. They are just so pretty. They will be great complement for your pages. So we've got browns, grays, yellows, pinks, greens, and a black in the color palette. So those are all of the patterns for the My Oasis collection. Let's look at the Traveler's Notebook signatures. There are 12 Traveler's Notebook signatures in the collection. They are a mix between journaling cards, word cards or scenes like this one, and alternate colorways for patterns. So here is a card with the shelves. Then we have that pretty leaf paper on yellow instead. Journal card. Then we have a beautiful version of that floral that is not multicolored. It's on pink. Another journal card with those fun rainbows. I don't know why I keep stuttering on rainbows. I'm sorry, y'all. Come on in and stay a while. Breathe on the door. We may not have it all together, but together we have it all. Another journaling card with these adorable letters I drew on the bottom, like my brain. I drew a mailbox, so of course we had to have some fun letters. Journaling card with the rainbows on the top and bottom. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be journaling. It's just a place for you to start your page. Multicolored version of the peony floral. Multicolored version of that rainbow. And then lastly, the fondest memories are made when gathered together around the table. So those are the Traveler's Notebook signatures. Let's look at the two sets of journal cards. So my journal cards come, my journal card sets come with 2 4x6s and 8 3x4s. The 4x6s are always a journal card and a designer card. So this one says home is where my family is. And I put plants on there because sometimes my family is plants. Love grows here. I believe this is card set number 2. Our house is a very, very, very fine house. And if you didn't start singing that, did you even grow up in the same time period I did? Journal card. Another one of those pretty peony prints. This is where our story begins. A house isn't a home without you there. I mean, you can use that for a person, but you can really use that for anything that makes your house a home. There's no place like home. Of course, we have to have that phrase. And a journal card. Second set, I believe this is actually the first set. I might be wrong though. Journal card. And then, why go out when you can stay in? Shout out to all my introverts out there. Home is the place where life begins and love never ends. Welcome home. Love makes a house a home. Another journal card. I love using these Polaroids as backgrounds for journal cards. There's one in each set. Home Sweet Home. And the moon. I had to draw a really pretty moon for this collection. A nod to the bohemian flair. Now there are 4, count them, 4 sheets of stickers in this collection because I had so many icons that I couldn't limit myself to just 3, the regular 3 sheets. So we've got 4 and there are over 150, or not 150, 100. I believe there's like 105 or something like that stickers. So love, I added some titles. There's another one in here somewhere. Love, home, some like really great base words that you can use to build your own title. And then we've got a mix of all of the embellishments, of course. So I included the shelves, but I also included individual embellishments. Got 2 tabs here. Tag, my goodness, you guys. My brain is just totally fried. And I know I say that every time, but I think I'm just permanently fried. So we've got the bohemian florals as well as the peonies in every color. So we've got a bunch of the green leaves, the hand-drawn peony leaves, and then the peonies in every color as well in different sizes. So you can print out multiple of these pages and have lots and lots of flowers. Then we have all of the, let's see if we can pull them up, all of the Polaroids. So the ones from the paper. So this one has the peony print. This one has a house. And on here, they're all multicolored because having white frames would have been hard for the sticker cutters. So we went with colorful frames. So you got a great mix of patterns and the icons. Here are some more of those bohemian florals and some individual leaves as well. So I included each bohemian floral, each doodly floral in 2 colors so that there would be options and lots of layering possibilities. And then we have these little tiny flowers as well, a little bit bigger. So we'll find some more of these florals while we start digging, but you can see they all have different flowers on the inside, which is super fun. I think there's 5 different flowers. We've got the moon. Oh, there's another one of those. And then we have these icons as well. There's quite a few of them that you can use for layering, as well as these arched rainbows in solid colors. There's a few more of these too, and these types of rainbows, and these types of rainbows. So obviously I keep calling them rainbows, but they're not really rainbows. They just have that arched shape. They just make really great layering pieces. Lots of fun options for creating your pages and having a lot of icons that aren't necessarily themed on your pages, which is going to make this collection really versatile. Here's another one of those titles. So we've got house, home, what was it? House, home, love. Then there are a couple of scripty ones that go with it too. So we have our, so our house, our home. And there's another one somewhere. We've got all the houses as well. There are 4 different ones that I drew. Come up. And I left them rather large on the page for printing because I felt like a lot of times I include my illustrations at a rather small scale, but it's easier to size them down than it is to size them up. So these are a bit on the larger size for some larger layering pieces. Here is the mailbox, another one of those rainbows. Some hanging plants, a little pothos, and a shelf and another shelf. So this is my happy place. It's good to be home. We've got the sun and a bird cage full of flowers. More of those bohemian florals. Oh, there's the other word. So we've got this. So this home. Happy home. And then all the little potted plants. Snake plant, flowers, in vases. So there's a good mix of like plants and florals as well if you're not much of a plant person. Here's another shelf. Oh, and another one of those rainbows. I couldn't resist including a coffee cup, a little heart one, as well as the letter with the floral. Moon phases in multiple colors. There's another one of these rainbows. They're everywhere. Lots of layering pieces for you. Of course, I had to include a moving box since we're going to be moving, so I made it my own moving company. Then we've got another tag and a journaling spot. Another journaling spot. some layered books. There are 4 different house signs. Oh, look, another rainbow. 4 different house signs. Where's the other ones? Here's one. So I initially had these on the houses, but they were just too small to read, so I decided to include them separately. So we've got Come On In, Home Sweet Home, Hello There, and Welcome. Here's some more of those little florals. And let's see what all of these little word bits say. Let's pick them all up. Another tab. So there are 3 tabs in this collection. Let's see. Making It Our Own, Moving Day, Our Change of Address, Renovate, Our Home with a heart, so it says Love Our Home. 3 different, all right, actually I think there's 4 different labels, and they have a couple different shapes. So we've got the rounded corners and the squared off corners. Love Begins at Home. Oh, here's a closed letter. My Favorite Place. Little heart. Home is Wherever I'm With You. Love Makes a House a Home. Love This Place. Home is My Happy Place. Home is Where My Plants Are. Namaste Home. Our Dream Home. Home is a Feeling. And Just Sold. So there are lots of prompts for you to scrapbook either a move or your own home, depending on where you are in life. Here are 3 circle. We've got the sun, a rainbow, and homeowner. And then journal spot, and this is perfect. So all of my products come on printable sheets. Those are all of the printables. Let's hop on over to the computer and look at the stamps and the digital kit. All right, so all of this year I have been including digital stamps in my collections, and my Oasis is no different. We have all of the icons from the collection, as well as a few word art titles and some labels, and the Polaroids as well. I wanted this to be really versatile and usable, so you can layer the floral stamps. That's why they are in 2 layers. And then we've got the peonies as well. I wanted this to just be a fun, easy to like color in set. So that was my thought process. There are 53 stamps altogether. And then we have the digital kit, which includes all 20 of the 12 by 12 pattern papers, as well as the solid papers, 2 alphabets, and 105 digital embellishments, which of course includes all of the icons that are included in the sticker sheet, except for the digital kit, because it is meant for digital scrapbookers. They like to have texture in their pages that you can't really get if you're not using, real paper stuff. So the icons are a mix of chipboard and puffy stickers, enamel, stuff like that. So they all have textures to them. If that's not something that you're interested in, you're going to print and cut the stickers, then you'll want to go ahead and get the sticker set instead of the digital kit. There are also 2 different wood grain alphabets in this collection. You can see them in the bottom right corner. There are 2 different colorways of the same alphabet. I thought that they would be really fun as chipboard pieces, just like you would see them like on an American Crafts thicker sheet. And then there's your traditional digital scrapbooking textures like doilies and ribbons and stamps, or not stamps, paint, that's what I meant. Paint and things like that. So that is it for the My Oasis collection. It is available right now at tracireed.com. There is a link in the description box below. If you're watching this when it goes live, it is 25% off for the first weekend that it is available. and you can hop on over and take advantage of that sale. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Traci M. Reed. I would love to see you over there as well. Let me know what you think of the My Oasis collection in the comments below. All right, thank you.